For 13 real-time radar, sponsored by J&K Home Furnishings.
The time now is 4:54, and we have cool temperatures once again this morning with a few key cities starting in the 50s. The humidity is going to stay pretty low. Dew points are going to be in the 50s and lower 60s, making it still very comfortable outside. And we are going to stay mostly dry, but we will watch for a light shower at the coast because that cold front that moved through Sunday is still hanging out just off of our coast. We can see that cloud cover will be present throughout the morning, eventually being more partly sunny, just like what we got yesterday. So in our futurecast, we see our northeast winds, which will be noticeable today, breezy around 15 to 20. We'll notice those light showers during the evening time between 5 and about 8 p.m. Again, that was mainly just for the coast. We're going to stay dry for inland. No threat for storms. Again, very light rain. The high temperatures today are slightly below average, but right where they were yesterday, right around 80 degrees across the area. It'll get cool, below average temperatures tonight, upper 50s west of I-95, lower 60s across the PD and along the border belt, and then mid 60s for the coast. Now into Wednesday, the cloud cover remains. Winds are still going to be out of the north and northeast. We will notice again light coastal showers, nothing major, but technically not completely dry all day, just watching for that small sprinkle, and then we'll be dry for the remainder of the time. The clouds are still sticking around for Thursday, but late in the day on Thursday, that's when this front is finally going to begin to move away, and we're going to see the skies getting a lot clearer for Thursday and into the upcoming weekend. Our humidity is going to stay basically in check. We can see those 50s for inland, staying very comfortable. The humidity is always going to be just a few ticks higher for the beach. Again, we're closer to the ocean. We almost always have just a little bit more moisture in the air, but still going to be very comfortable in the days to come. And thankfully, no tropical activity expected in the Atlantic. At the beaches, winds are northeast at 10 to 20. We do have a coastal flood advisory in effect, and this is actually not because of king tides, because our full moon was on September 7th. To have king tides, you need a full moon, and the moon needs to be at its closest point to Earth, which is known as perigee. So we don't have the full moon, but we are getting close to perigee today and into tomorrow. So that accounts for the elevated high tides. And the furthest point, just for a fun fact, is known as apogee. So for Spring-Made Pier, our peak high tide will be just over 7 feet. So that's going to lead to some minor inundation in Cherry Grove, Garden City, and Murrells Inlet. Your 7-day forecast, we're going to be in the low 80s for the foreseeable future, which is pretty nice. And apart from a few clouds, we'll make way for a mostly sunny weekend.
Thank you, Hannah.